No, that's all we got.
Harrison, what else do you have?
I have a question, actually.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
How many subscribers? So this is actually two questions,
Sure.
kind of. How many subscribers do you have on YouTube? Is it over 10 million?
It's like 15,000.
Close.
15,000?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty low. Never mind.
I don't disagree with that. Go ahead.
Yeah, but when Dave took it over, it was like 11,000. That's
true.
what you don't understand.
And he promoted it for the first time today.
Well, can we do something where, like, to watch this is subscriber only?
Yep.
Oh,
Yes, you
really?
can. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
I don't care if people watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Where's your second question, Harry?
I was going to ask who's receiving the play buttons, but I guess you don't have any.
I don't even know what that is.
That's so when you hit a certain amount of subscribers, YouTube will send you a play button like at 100,000, 10 million,
Really?
1 million.
Oh, so
You get a plaque.
oh, so like who's the guy you like who died?
Technoblade?
He must have had that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's he doing?
I don't know. He's dead.
What was his real name?
Not going to see him no more.
Alex?
Alex. That was sad though.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, we'll never get that play button. That's not good. But we don't promote it. Like, how would you, if I hired you, would you want me in charge of promotions? I'll pay you.
Ooh, sure.
Like, what would you do to get some promotion going?
Signs.
What do you mean?
Signs.
Yes.
Like on the highway?
Yes.
Yes.
Kids on YouTube, you don't look at. You
Yes.
look at the friggin'. You're looking at your phone. You're never looking at the signs on the highway.
Why would you be on your phone on the highway?
No, if you wouldn't look at that. You're in the back seat. You're not looking at signs on the highway. You're reading your book or you're on your iPad.
True, but whoever's driving is probably more interested in that anyways. Like there are gonna be kids in the back seat, right?
Well, how would you promote Dave on YouTube? Like how you do it?
One, you have to say it every show. Please subscribe. I don't think it's not the worst idea in the world to make live.
You have to have somewhat
subscriber only.
sensational titles. Like today, you would want to put in Joe Rogan versus the doctor's name, stuff like that.
Like the guy did who was here for a while. The kid.
DJ K?
DJ. Yeah.
No, but it's not the worst idea. You make this subscriber only where it's live.
Okay.
The clips are free. They can.
Okay.
Everybody can see those.
I'm not against any of this. That's fine. But I mean, what happens if we? So what? Let's say we have 36,000 subscribers.
Well, then we get the plaque, and then Harry
Well, that's
can
100,000.
finally like be proud of you to some
Wait,
extent.
isn't 36,000 not nearly enough for a buck?
I don't know. Well, you're proud of me, right here? I don't want to get into the yearbook who you said you admire was, but that's fine. Doesn't matter.
Please.
What?
Please.
What?
Please.
Please what?
Is that not an expression?
All right. So yeah. So do me a favor, everyone out there right now. Okay. Let me do it so the kids can understand, Mike. Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, friends your age, Harry, all your boys. Ready? Sure. If you're out there right now, if you're what's the word that came up the other day?
Bored?
No. The one that people said that if somebody's into something, was it jelly or something? What the hell was it? I don't know. If somebody gives off like a charisma or something, they have.
Riz, you got the
Riz. Yeah. If you're rizzing or jellying right now with
Right.
me, here's what you do. You go to you go to youtube.com, Mike, on your portable computer. You go to the library if you can and get an hour time and type youtube.com.
Okay.
Okay. And then you find the Kirk Minahan show on there, Harry, okay?
Okay.
And then you see that subscriber button. You smash the fucking shit out of it. With all due respect.
hey,
Harry,
hey,
with
hey,
hey,
oh.
I'm trying to get to the... And
The guy wants views.
we should start cutting it like these guys do when they do these videos. Like the show now should have lots of cuts. Yes. You know, like Alex Penny used to have. Not Alex Penny. Alex Cooper. Be like, hey, what's going on, guys? Yep, I'm here right now. Like that kind of thing. Like Rico does those. I watched his video about the Little League thing the other day.
Right.
Did you see that? Mm-hmm. There were more cuts in that than there were in the entire Goodfellas. I'm dead serious. There were like 9,000 cuts. We need to start cutting more of these. And I'm going to become the 30-second man.
Wow.
Yeah. Half the time, twice the content.
Ooh, that's actually a good line.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, sorry.
If you want to make your show more interesting,
Yeah.
maybe you could have people not just stare at you and some blank wall behind you. Maybe you could like decorate it or something.
That's more of a criticism of the production. You should be looking at the producer,
That
Dave
is-
Collins.
Yeah, that's a good point, though.
You think that impacts the amount of people that watch
Should
it?
we have,
Just
like,
the
stuff
backdrop?
It's kind of boring to just like.
It doesn't capture.
Do you have any data
Like,
to
say-
back this up, Harry?
Yeah, actually, say you're just watching it live.
Yeah.
Say you're just watching it live.
Yeah, I'm listening.
And, do you really want to stare at him and a black wall behind him with nothing else?
Well, Harry, what if I told you we've only been here for 4 years?
4 years.
Well, what would you? We're open. See, this is the problem: is you're doing this is stinking thinking because you have lots of criticism but no solutions. So, what's your solution? What would you like?
I mean, for decoration, you have all that right there.
It's a good question. Why the thing that's there is not visible to the viewer?
I've always wondered that.
Why aren't you? Yes, it's actually a fair criticism.
Hold it. It's not visible to the viewer.
No, not even
What's the
close.
point of having it there?
So I can look at it. See that guy right there?
Yeah.
That guy's name is Jon Stewart.
Okay.
He was a huge fan of the show. He died
But he was on your podcast before it.
one time. I think you remember when he died. You remember talking about this? I was talking about it or no?
No, I don't think you were.
So he's a nice guy. He died, but this thing's been there now for how long? 5 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're right. So you're saying we should jazz up the background a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What about green screen behind him? That way we can change it up.
Ooh, that's a good idea. But
right,
if
like it.
there's any green and there's any green in the video, it's just invisible.
Was that
Like
right?
the bag he just took out of the sponsor read.
Right, it would be invisible.
Yes.
Because-
Then,
Oh, right.
like when you're talking golf, you could be at Augusta.
Yes.
That's true.
That's good.
Okay. Any other criticisms, Harry? We're open at good.
I have another one.
Go ahead.
So we just spent all this time talking about what's on that wall and what's down there,
Mm-hmm.
but neither of those are visible to the viewers, so it's impossible for them to know what we were just talking about.
That's also well. I think the people who watch or listen to the show every day know. Like there's a couple of pictures from the vigil, so people know what we're talking about. That's Mike. You see Mike in that drawing there?
Yeah,
You see your dad there?
yeah.
Then Dave Cullinane in there, and then Justin, and then the Kirk. Yeah, it's a good question why that's not here.
Ooh, I have another criticism.
Go ahead.
So
That's It's a fine painting area. It's a sponsor.
It is a pretty good painting.
Yeah, they pay. They pay so you can eat chateau and buy your dumb book. So
Hey,
okay, I'm just saying.
Tread lightly.
I never said that there's anything wrong with the painting.
It's very good. Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
not even a criticism. It's just more of like a curious question.
Sure.
I think it's Dave who's on the right of you.
Yep.
He kind of looks like Mr. Beast.
Yes.
Yeah,
a lot of people
get
say
that.
that.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Yep. I get that a lot.
Yep.
The drive-throughs.
He doesn't bring any of the.
At the drive.
Mr. Beast is
He doesn't bring any of the success or any of the views Mr. Beast does. But yeah, he's like Mr. Beast.
He's like the anti-Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast without any success. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of people say that. What do you think of the guy on the left there with the mask on his chin?
I don't know him.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Any other thoughts? Because this is good. This is a helpful conversation. You've actually, I think, helped the show. Anything else?
Is that dog a Valentine's Day decoration?
That's a bear.
Are you sure?
Yes, that's Dale Bear. Yeah.
Is that like a TV show?
No. Want to hear it?
From when you were like,
It makes me wanna from the rooftop to the world now. Got to have you by my side now. Say you will be my Valentine.
so it is a Valentine's Day decoration.
Yes. I guess.
Why
In
is-
a way.
Why is it still up?
That's what she said.
I don't get it.
That's good.
Unfortunately, I'm sure he does. I don't remember the day. Well, you haven't moved the things over to this thing. I will say that.
I tried to figure out yesterday after how to take. I have to
How to take a picture down the
There's
middle?
no way to do it.
No. I'm going to
crunch
move
the
it. Those
numbers?
are on wheels.
It's not possible.
I'm going to move that one over.
Why would you just move the pictures over and save yourself the time?
Because then I got to rehang them all. And I mean, those are just taped. That's not a big deal. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I was just gonna-
What is this conversation?
No, I was just going to wheel that one over, so nothing changed with it. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to figure that out.
Well, I have to
That's what Shane's here
take
for.
those apart. I got to bring my tools in and take those apart.
Why don't
That's
you
all.
just take them off and put them up there and save yourself the time?
Yeah, I didn't want to like change the setting. I kind of like make
change
sure they're
the
in
setting. That's exactly
make
what you're
sure-
doing.
Make sure they're in the same spot. The actual visual is in the same spot.
But you can't even see that visual.
No, like for you, like it doesn't change. Nothing changed. I just moved
There's a lot of
the
red
whole
tape we
unit
gotta cut
over
through.
there. But I won't. That's
What
what
are
want me
you
to do.
talking about? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking
To
about?
us visually, that would never change. If I pick up the picture from Milton's and put it over there, it might be in a different spot. Was my only thing. I just didn't want anything to change.
But nobody sees that. I see it.
You see, yeah, at the studio. I figured it'd kind of like be a quirky thing where you would get upset if like that was off. Like if that was off a little bit. So I would just.
But you're
move the
moving
entire-
it. It's not even going to be there. I'm not even going to
you
see it.
requested to move that whole thing over is what I was going to do. Like you've requested for that to be seen, so it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I don't know what the I don't know.
It's
I
the
don't
same
know.
thing, so I
I
just
don't know
didn't
what
wanna
the
fuck up
fuck you're
placement.
talking about.
It's the same
I don't know
thing.
what the fuck you're talking
It's
about.
the exact same premise. I just
You,
didn't wanna
Mike?
In 6 to 8 months, this is all going to be straightened out.
I don't even understand.
I was actually going to bring my tools in tonight and just move it.
Good. Excellent.
My tool.
Tools.
Well, I need tools. They're attached. Oh, no, that was not the plan.
You're going against the plan. I know you can't hear him.
So now that's on the wrong side. Yeah, now it's... God.
Dave's very upset in there.
That's just... Oh, and he ripped it.
Is this your vision, Dave?
No.
Okay, what else?
So that's a different location.
Well, you can move them later. I'm just saying I didn't.
Okay, I'll do that,
The
but
only
I-
tools I use with these fucking hammers I have. That's it. I mean,
You know, yeah. But I
But
thought
what?
I thought you would like just your kind of personality would be against that. Like
Well,
you
I
would
said-
literally want them in the
I
exact
was fine with it.
same location.
so I was fine with it. They're fine. You can move them if you want, but there they are.
Okay.
How does it look
I'll
visually?
take the. Right now, you can only see the bottom corner of. No.
It all looks the same to me.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do what?
Don't rip it.
Ripped. It's on. It's gone. That visual has been ripped. Never happened. Never happened. Visual is gone. Vigil. Stupid vigil.
That's a nice.
I saw. Did Silva ever get back to you but after your angry text or no?
No, he did not. But I saw that the Boston Dirt Dogs like the show account now. I saw that. Or follows the show account.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was just like, maybe that was a sign of respect of some sorts.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, I think I'm past the point of even wanting to have him on now, no? We're getting close to that point. We're not there yet. We're getting close to that point.
It's like a why not type, like sure, call, who cares?
Right.
type of
Yeah,
thing.
he's lost his, the time has come and gone. Now it's just sad. Like now he's just swinging and flailing his arms and no one's paying attention.
right, kind of like Mikey Adams did last night.
I did see that. Jesus Christ.
Get
I know,
over it.
Mikey, I will swear on the life of my children if you want me to, that I definitely did not go to management and say get rid of you. I saw somebody, I think it was R.A. Minahan, tweeted the last book he was 9th. Like that's when you're 9th place and you're not paying attention and you're on drugs during the show and you're a fucking asshole, like you're going to go. That's how it works. You stunk. You were bad at your job. You told jokes from 40 years before. No one thought you were funny except for really old people who didn't count. Like it was time. Did I tell Mutt to piss you off? Yes. Did I think you were such a pussy that would trigger you for 7.5 years? I did not. But you are the biggest pussy in the history of pussies. Like you are the gold standard for They're doing Mount Rushmore week on a month on Part of My Take.
Yeah, it's Mount Rushmore season.
Mount Rushmore season on Part of My Take. Where I thought that was good on doing the U.S. Open preview. I got a lot of good feedback on that.
You did. Yeah.
People seem really impressed with that. Mikey Adams and Steve Silva are 1 and 2 right now on my Mount Rushmore of pussies. I don't even. It's a good. You know what we'll do, Dave? Let's take some Mount Rushmore pussy calls.
Okay.
Yeah, if I don't know anybody's watching right now.
Love it.
Is it subscriber only or no?
That's plenty. No, it's not subscriber only.
It's
still
not
open-
subscriber only.
Still open until we make the call. Yeah.
It's a very sad thing that happened. So thank you, Mark. That ties into my story of the day, which is, and I'm glad you're wearing black for Marcus Smart because we're not, no one's there yet. Like we're still, yesterday was the 6th anniversary of my mom passing away. And I could tell people out there it gets a little easier every year. But we're not, Marcus Smart, I think will be 40, 50 years before we really wrap our heads around the fact that a player who plays basketball got traded. It's never happened before. It'll never happen again. But it happened, and as Chris Forsberg said, can you imagine being asleep and waking up and seeing this happen? It happened to me. I woke up, my phone was literally, it was in one place when I went to sleep. It had moved itself, changed colors, and like was actually just speaking to me. It was so weird. It was a very strange experience. And then the media members, like this was a few days I missed doing radio because it would have been fun to immediately make fun of these people. I'm sure no one else was doing it. These people are children.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even, Rob Bradford's a friend of mine. He's been a friend of mine for 30 years. He said he was up all night trying to figure out who a Red Sox comparison to Marcus Smart. He said he was rolling around in his bed.
Right.
Literally like, trying to figure out who Marcus Smart's basketball comparison is. You have pubic hair and you have hair in your asshole. You have children. You have grandchildren soon, I hope. You're a great guy. What the fuck are you talking about? What does it matter if you figure it out?
He's trying to make it relatable.
That was my bronze medal winner. My silver medal winner was Tomasi, who used to be on the old show, who I actually hate now. And he said, I want to get this correct. What's going on here? Okay. Jeff Dulo.
He always came off as a raging douchebag on Kirk and Callahan.
Do you know how the show works, Mark? There's a pause where I look something up. Nobody speaks. Dave, what are we doing here? You ever listened to the show before, Mark?
Of course.
You stumbled. Were you going to see Super Mario Brothers in Arlington that night and stumbled into the wrong theater? Am I missing something here?
I'll do as I told.
Thank you. You'll do it. Okay. This stuff doesn't happen with Pat and Clayton.
No.
Doesn't happen with Pat and Clayton. Doesn't. No. Doesn't happen with them.
I went back and listened to some of those other guests that they referenced, like Mendelsohn.
Excellent.
Nice guy.
Scott Mendelson's a part of the family. Don't do that.
All right. So
why are you trying to fuck me up with the BO boys?
I didn't fuck you over the BO boys.
But you're shitting on that. Those are other wanna BO boys.
Okay, so they go back to Mendelsohn like all the time.
He's a box office expert.
So are you.
No, I'm a wannabe BO boy. I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just a happy guest.
Okay.
By the way, I saw you put the flare up to the 90210 podcast. Nothing, huh?
Yeah, and I may have reached out on a personal level as
Oh
well.
God! Don't embarrass us. We have some pride.
I didn't.
Left.
I kept it brief.
Okay, let me see here. All right. Yeah, I'll find it in a second. Well, they were wrong, Dave. 78% said no chance. Let me see here. So I didn't even know Dan Greenberg. I didn't know who that was. He writes for the Barstool?
Yeah, I don't know if he's a freelancer, but he's been with Barstool for a long time.
Seems like a nice guy. Yeah. John Tomasi. What I'll think of when I think of Marcus Smart. Wheeling my daughter into Children's with a broken ankle almost 2 years ago and being greeted by this. It's a cardboard cutout picture of Marcus Smart holding a license plate. If you order the Boston license plate, Celtics license plate, to help Boston Children's. But very nice.
Of course.
He dedicated himself to the community in ways that mattered. I just think of Tomasi, like his daughter broke her ankle and he's wheeling her into the hospital, and like he sees that and just stops. It's like I gotta take a picture of this. Like I know it hurts, but like one more. Do you think that looks good? Should we take another one? And then you're right. Every comment was like, John, it's a cardboard cutout. Like, do you think that's Marcus Smart standing? If Marcus Smart stood there all the time,
he did so much for the community. He took a picture.
It's very nice though. Like, so I imagine it was during media day. He had his uniform on, and the Celtics people said, "Hey, Marcus, can you take a picture?" Click 4 seconds.
Yes.
And Tomasi is literally like, "That's what I'll think of when I think of Marcus Smart, who was a nice player." Look, I'm not a basketball beat writer, Dave. You know, huh? You know what I'm saying? It's not who I am.
Yep.
What I'm saying is, I know Marcus Smart is an okay player. He's a good player. We're not talking about Larry Bird. We're not talking about Paul Pierce. We're not talking about Bill Russell.
He's not even the best player on the team now, am I wrong?
He's not the third. He's the third best player maybe on the team. And it was a good trade. I don't like it in the NBA team. It was a good trade. I think they made a good trade. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Neither here nor there. But these guys are falling all over themselves, crying. Again, Tomasi taking a photograph of a cardboard cutout of another man is very weird.
Not just guys, by the way. Some women are also weighing in on this as well. This will go down as one of the poorest decisions in sports history. Danielle Trotta, formerly of NBC Sports.
Oh, she hates us. She blocked me because Jerry said she looked old once when we were on the old show.
Oh, really?
It's like, who, the old broad? She blocked us and got out.
I think she's doing like a car show now. Like,
is she really? Yeah, she stinks. But I mean, that's why. Like, that's why the one thing Saudi Arabia has right. Women, I'm sure, can't tweet her. Like, then you wouldn't have that tweet.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Like, fine, they throw them out the top of buildings. They can't drive, but still.
Right.
But the gold medal winner to me, one of the great weirdos of all time. Like, I've always said this. People have always said this. Like, Sean Grandy would not surprise me if he had 80 bodies buried in this house. And I always got like 5. I didn't know him very well. He's always nice to me, but he gives off a weird serial killer energy. He's a Celtics play-by-play guy on the radio. This is after the trade, 12:58 a.m. I'm going to guess Sean spent 45 minutes putting this tweet together. We're not supposed to have favorites, but that's not how this or life works. It was an honor to spend 9 years working with Marcus Smart, calling his games and describing his often indescribable feats of will. Will that made him the very definition of a Celtic.
Jesus Christ.
So touching.
I would say the Sean, first of all, I'm amazed that Grandy didn't put, the only thing that was missing from the Sean Grandy karaoke there was the, and I'm honored to call him a friend. I thought he was going to do that. Yeah. But indescribable feats of will? Fucking play basketball.
They didn't win a
defender.
championship. Well, I'm
Great
so
defender.
confused.
He's a fine defensive player, but indescribable. First of all, isn't that Sean's job to describe it?
Oh, that's true. Yes.
Like, what feats of will did he do?
I've seen him sacrifice his body for the ball.
He dove for the ball.
Yeah.
You just described it.
Many a times.
You just described it. You just did it. What did he
Cohen.
do? What did he? Yeah, right. Cohen's an idiot. What did I miss?
You didn't miss much. No.
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 And there are people who are like saying this is a good. Like, I've been in rooms with people like this. Grandy, when the minute that tweet happens, Twitter knows where everybody is, right? When they're tweeting everything. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Elon Musk should have something where you alert the police and they should go, they should put him in a place where he can't hurt himself for 72 hours. Because that is mentally really fucked up to tweet that about another person.
It is.
Yeah.
Very strange. And all day yesterday, and should his number be retired? And why are they doing this? And the only thing I want to know is, and nobody's told me this, I don't know if it was the last day of school in his district or if it was already summertime, he's a little guy. Did Jason tell Deuce before school yesterday? Or does he let him? Because maybe a friend tells him at school.
It doesn't seem like Jason Tatum had
That'd
the
be
heads
upsetting.
up, so he might have found out when all of us found out.
That was late, though.
Yeah.
The Deuce is already asleep.
That's true.
You know, does the Deuce, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things to unpack here.
Right.
It's a horrible thing that happened.
It's a shame.
That's the one good thing about those people in the Titanic. They never knew this happened. At least they didn't know that.
I mean, that's really why I wore black.
Yes. I do feel sort of bad. I feel bad.
I don't feel bad.
I don't.
I feel bad. Isn't there one? Wasn't